My name's Michael Smolak, and I'm the owner of Smolak Farms here in North Andover, same town as Merrimack College. And this farm has been here for the better part of 300 years. And a good component of what we do here is making things renewable and sustainable. For example, about 15 years or so, we put a 12 kilowatt solar array in, which provides electricity for our drip irrigation system, some of the stuff that goes on in the barn, and some of our rental units. And so that's been a big plus. We totally believe that you have got to be conscious of the environment and what goes on in the environment, because it's the only environment that we have. And when people ask me about it in the past, farmers are the original conservationists and the original environmentalists. We, as much as anybody, have strived to have a type of ecosystem which works well for everybody, including the community and the world in general. There are many things that we do on the farm to kind of reduce pollution. We monitor our insect and disease sort of situations, and we only spray when it reaches an economic threshold. When we first started doing it, we reduced our pesticide sprays by about a third, which beyond it being environmentally good, it made sense in the pocketbook because we spent 2/3 of what we had spent the year before. So those are the types of things that we do. Beyond solar, renewable resources in terms of trees, in terms of our crops, we strive to be environmentally careful, to try and not have point sources of pollution. With our drip irrigation system, it's renewable. It's pumped out of our farm pond. We don't use town water, and that is not a draw on the town's water supply, on top of which it is, again, financially favorable for us, because we're not spending money on a water bill. We spend money on a little bit of electricity, and that takes a good good part of it. The greenhouse we have over there has served a variety of purposes. Originally it was set up as a growing greenhouse, and eventually it'll move from here. I have another farm in Boxford, and we'll uproot this and we'll move the whole thing over in about a year or so, and have a different sort of type of building over there to make it more useful for us going into the future. So those are the things that I can think of right off the top of my head that we do here. Renewable resources, in terms of forestry management, I have done several practices in order to the forests that we have, to make them more viable and healthier. A lot of people think that just leaving a forest is the best thing to do. Well, it's not at all, because you have good trees and you've got bad trees, and when you thin woods out, it brings in a whole different diversification of birds and animal life, and as well as plant life too. So it creates a whole lot more biodiversity by doing that stuff. So those are the kind of things that we do. We try and reduce or suppress different types of plants and bushes and trees that are invasive, that really didn't start here. So we've got to kind of dampen them down as much as we can. For example, like things like bittersweet, which apparently wasn't native to here, can climb up a tree and choke a tree. So we have been sort of trying to reduce those things from being here. But and also too, if you think of people as being a renewable resource, we've had all kinds of people here over the years, all stages, walks of life, dispositions, and they keep on coming every year. And in terms of both for employees as well as for customers, and we're very happy to be part of the community, and we feel as being part of the community, you have a responsibility to be responsible to the people in the community, as well as your employees, and then beyond that, ourselves as the owners as well. So invite everybody to come out here, and hope to see you.